Hey everybody, Kyle here, and welcome back to another part of Let's Play Jet Set Radio Future. In the last part, we defeated the Immortals at Highway Zero, and we were captured by Yo-Yo, apparently, and taken to the stadium, and we were forced to play Deathball. We've played through 2 rounds of it already, and we're going on to our 3rd and final round. So let's go ahead and get this started. Are you ready? Okay, round 3 is now starting. My robot voice still sucks.
Now for round Trey, the missionaries of love and death, the Love Shocker versus... Oh, wouldn't you know it, the GGs again. All right now, the GGs are finally starting to slow down. That's got to be a part of the Noise Tank's game plan.
Alright, here we go. So our opponent for this round is the Love Shockers, and they were actually mentioned earlier in the game. It's actually said that they're... Oh.
It's that lovable team of psychos, the Love Shockers. Who's gonna bear the brunt of their message today?
Okay. Yeah, they're actually mentioned earlier in the game. Their turf is supposedly Hikage Street, but they were basically beat out of that area by the Immortals. So, yeah. How they ended up here, who knows? Maybe they were captured by the Immortals when they were beat. That remains to be seen. So these guys, the Love Shockers, they were in Jet Set Radio, and they had a very similar appearance. They did some different things in the game, I believe, or maybe they were just an extra gang. And you can see them in Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing as opponents, or as spectators, not opponents. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about them. We'll talk about them more as playable characters when we actually unlock them later in the game. But we're about to wipe the floor with them. This battle, even though this is the final round, it's actually not that hard. It's actually the easiest round. Well, not the easiest round, but it's just pretty easy, just like all the other ones.
Oh no! The game's been interrupted. They've been surrounded by the Rokaku police. Man, who called these fools? These party crashers are messing everything up. It would be nice if the police were just here to watch, but no! They forced their way right into the game. Oh man, I hope the Rudies don't blow it by losing their heads and running away.
Someone was kind enough to let me know you're here. Now's my chance to take care of you once and for all. This time I'm prepared, so don't think it'll go down like last time. Resistance is futile, you little guinea pigs. Just accept your fate. Don't try any funny business either. It's already getting late.
The Rokaku police's terror drone showed up again. Get rid of them for good this time, man, I'm telling you.
Okay, so of course Hayashi has to show up. He wasn't invited to the party and felt left out, so here he is. So we're fighting the Terror Drone Mach 2. So this is a little bit of a harder version than the first Terror Drone. So there's actually... Oh, whoa. I probably could have killed it right there. But I panicked a little bit. So the new thing with this version of the Terror Drone is that it's actually mobile, and it shoots shockwaves, but it goes down just as easily. So just got to get this last point. There we go. That's it.
Guinea pigs? What was I thinking?
Ha, cool. Those things ain't nothing but scrap metal now.
All right. So hopefully that's it. That's all that we'll see from now on of the Terror Drone and Hayashi. And spoilers, it is. But awesome.
The station that'll teach you the things your parents and teachers are too afraid to. Jet Set Radio! Now, class, open your books to page 32. Yo-Yo's gutsy plans got messed up by those idiot Rokaku police. Has that backstabber Yo-Yo been trying to take down the GGs from the get-go? The Noise Tank's look pissed. They must have fried some circuits, because now they're rioting in the streets. Is there anyone out there who can stop those rampaging machines?
Okay, so now I think we've really upset the noise tanks. And as DJ Professor K said, they are now rioting in the streets. So, our objective now is to go ahead and take care of those noise tanks. And we're going to see just exactly what's happening when we go to an area. Oh, hey, Boogie, what's up?
Hey, you.
This doesn't look good. Oh, that's all you gotta say? Okay. Alright, so there's a couple of areas that the noise tanks appear in. You can find them in Dogensaka Hill, Shibuya Terminal, Chuo Street, Rokakudai Heights, and 99th Street. So you can go to any of those areas and start clearing out the noise tanks. I'm going to go ahead and start in 99th Street because what I'd like to do also is go ahead and recruit Jazz, because that's not the last we're going to see of her. She was our partner,
There's the bell.
but oh
It
my
looks like
god.
the Predators are already good to go in a concrete arena. Tell you what to do. Just run into them and take them out.
Okay, so now the noise tanks are, it seems that they have deployed their army, and now they're pretty much multiple noise tanks everywhere. So the goal here is to go to each of those areas that I mentioned and destroy about 200 noise tanks. And there is a lot in each of these areas, so you don't even have to destroy all of them in every area, or even in one area. I mean, you could just go around and destroy them as you go and have a little bit of fun with it. But I'm just going to take out all the ones that are here in 99th Street and then head over to Dogensaka Hill and probably do some in Shibuya Terminal. So let's see, the count for these areas, there are 85 here in 99th Street, there's 69 in Rokakudai Heights, there is 84 in Chuo Street, 71 in Shibuya Terminal, and then 102 in Dogensaka Hill. So for some reason, there are a lot. There's a greater amount of them in Dogensaka Hill than any of the other areas, and I think that's interesting. And I don't know if there's a reason for that. There probably isn't. That's just something they chose, because that. I mean, I guess they chose that area as having the most because that's probably the area you're going to go to first if you don't know that the noise tanks are pretty much everywhere, because that's the area that I guess is the most accessible. I don't know where I was going with that, but I feel like it just is the first area that you're going to go to after getting out of that stadium, and I'm sure that most players do that. But anyways, so we're going to take out these 83, 85 here in 99th Street, and then we're going to get the ones in Dogensaka Hill, and then we'll get a few in Shibuya Terminal, and that should be enough. Okay, so you can see them on your map. If you pause it, you can see these purple marks on the map, and we basically just need to find all of those and take them out. And this is actually fairly simple. And I'm debating... Oh, no, I guess I'll show this. So, as far as this game goes, I believe this is Chapter 6. Or Chapter 7, even. No, actually, this is only Chapter 6. So, there's 8 chapters in the game. So, we are well over halfway done with this game. And that is incredibly surprising. In my practice file, I believe I'm just about to finish up Chapter 7, so it goes really quick. So I'm estimating maybe 6 or 7 more parts after this one, and then we'll be done with everything in the game, and that is highly surprising. And being perfectly honest, I haven't really decided on a game that I'm going to do after this. So if you're watching this and you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments, because I'm pretty much open to playing anything. There is a game that I have in mind, but I don't necessarily know if it would make a good Let's Play or if people would even want to watch it. But it's a game that I want to play, so I'm really considering it. But I guess we'll see what happens when we get there. But yeah, I thought this game was a lot longer than it's actually appearing to be. And I think that stems from playing this when I was younger, when I basically had no idea how to play games other than Zelda and Mario. So basically what I'm saying is I probably sucked at this game as a kid. So trying to beat it and not knowing what I was doing probably made it seem like a very long game, when in reality I'd say it's about a mid length game, which is not bad at all. Yeah. And actually, when I played this as a kid, I didn't really play it very much, or I wasn't even the person who beat it, but I would watch my cousins play it, and I watched them beat it, and it was quite a journey, to say the least. Good times, good times. Okay, so before we finish up with the noise takes here in this area, I want to head over to the future side of the Rokkaku Stadium, or Expo, whatever. Back to where we started this part at, because we're going to find Jazz here, and we might as well recruit her to the GGs. Hey, you're that GG that helped me out. Thanks for that, man. Say, there's something that I've been wondering since then. You want to find out who's the fastest? I know I can beat you. Let's give it a shot. Alright, this should be fun. Okay, so this race with Jazz is probably the hardest in the game as far as trying to unlock characters goes, because she's actually one of the few AI that will actually use speed ups and basically grind at any opportunity that they get. So the best thing to do here is to just speed boost whenever you can, especially if Jazz has just speed boosted. And oh my gosh, she even comes up here. I didn't think she did that. Okay. So yeah, speed boost whenever you can, and just try to stay ahead of her, and try to get graffiti whenever you can, because you're going to need that so that you can actually speed boost. Okay, don't go into that pit, because that will slow you down a lot. Get that graffiti. She speed boosted, so now we need to speed boost. And we're actually near the end of this, so I need to get a really good speed boost in, or else she might have this. Okay. Can I get one more? Did I make it? Yeah, I did. Alright. Awesome. Whew, that was actually a really close one. What? I lost? Man, you're the real deal. Hey, let me join you guys. Alright, Jazz. Join the club. Okay. So you know what? Let's actually go ahead and play her for a little bit. I don't plan on doing much more in this part, but hey, might as well give her some screen time at least. Okay, so Jazz has some pretty good stats. She has really good stamina and really good acceleration, and she can also herd. What has happened to my accent? She can actually hold 35 spray cans, which is the max, I believe. Don't quote me on that. There might be someone who can hold 40, but 35 definitely seems like the max that I've seen up to the point of my practice playthrough. But yeah, so that's a good thing. Now I'm gonna play as Jazz for a little bit. Now we have just a few more noise tanks to take out in this this level. And then we'll probably call it quits for this part. Ugh. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so that's it for those noise tanks, and then there is one that for some odd reason is just separate from all the others that you can find. Oh, we've passed them. I didn't take a turn that I was supposed to take. Let's see. should be right over here. And, oh, what? Did I go the Oh, wait. Okay. I am confused. Alright, here we go. Yeah, completely just separate from the rest of the robots. It's kind of weird, actually. But okay, that's probably going to be it for this part. We cleared out all of the noise tanks here in 99th Street, and we unlocked Jazz. So I feel like that's some pretty good progress. And we also fought Hayashi again. So, I mean, pretty good amount of stuff done in this part, if I do say so myself. So yeah, that's going to be it for now. If you like this video, please feel free to like, subscribe, and do all that other good stuff. And I hope you'll join me next time when we head to Dogenzaga Hill and take out some noise tanks there. So I will see you guys then.